to come say a few words. One of our members and educators.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Erin, Rabbi, Moradera, our rabbi, our leader teacher. Tonight we honor this congregation for becoming a member of the URJ. And we, your congregation, Rabbi Erin, we're going to honor you as well, because you are our founding rabbi who continues to lead and shine on a path for us to follow. Rabbi Erin, in honor of your new beginnings with Neshamah, don't you start to cry, and in honor of your bat mitzvah year of serving the Reformed Jewish community of Greater Toronto, we salute you. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce you at this time to Austin Butel, our friend, our supporter, our founder of Neshamah Congregation. Austin and Manny, too. We thank you for helping Rabbi Erin really make her dream happen. So please, come and join us.
Thank you, Sherry. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm genuinely pleased and greatly excited to be attending this celebration. A celebration marking Neshamah's acceptance into the Union for Reform Judaism, and of course, as you have just been informed, celebrating also Rabbi Erin's bat mitzvah year as a rabbi in the community. I congratulate Rabbi Erin on these achievements, and I will have more to say on it in a few minutes. I also congratulate Jeremy Rakowski, Neshamah's dedicated president, for his commitment and his hard work. He's not only the president, he's the first and only president so far. And I add to that the congratulations to the entire group of officers and board. Adam Fisher, Lisa Collins, Allison Gampel, Aaron Marcus, Daniel Pujan, Robin Rakowski, Rebecca Rogerson, Sean Saraga, Aaron Seaton, and Julie Stahl. Now, if you haven't been named, you know what you have to do. I want to acknowledge also the invaluable help of Adam Shapiro, of Sherry Schwartz, our educational consultant, and the teachers who are doing the work in the school. Finally, but not least, I want to thank my dear friend Steve Morrison for his valuable inputs and insights over the past couple of years. As has been noted, the URJ is a confederation of approximately 900 Reformed congregations in North America. And through our membership in the URJ, we are also part of the 1,200 plus Worldwide Congregational Association, the World Union for Progressive Judaism. A thank you to Paul Lesnar, from whom you've just heard, President of the Canadian Council for Reform Judaism, for his support throughout the entire process of establishing the Neshamah and getting it recognized so quickly into the URJ. Thank you, Paul. Now, what is it that binds all these Reformed congregations? It is a strong belief in core Jewish values as expressed over the millennia by our sages, interpreted to suit our modernity, and practiced by over 1 million Jews in North America. Reform Judaism believes in gender equality and inclusiveness, in support and outreach to the less fortunate, in democratic institutions and social justice, in educating our children in their rich heritage, and in providing opportunity for meaningful prayer to comfort the soul and communicate with our Creator. Implicit in these values is a strong belief in the existence of the State of Israel and its role in unifying the Jewish people. We are fortunate as Jewish Canadians to be living in this country, a country whose values are our values, and which has afforded us great opportunity for personal development and community participation, an area in which we have been major contributors. I often discuss achievement, fulfillment, and satisfaction with my wife, my children, and my grandchildren. Simply stated, I believe that personal fulfillment comes from defining goals that involve a stretch, and working to accomplish them. The goals should reflect individual interest and needs, and the greater the challenge, the greater the satisfaction on achievement. As we say in my professional life, no risk, no reward. But each milestone along the way, on the road to achievement, such as tonight's event, is but a marker for the beginning of the next stage of the journey, and not an event or excuse to retire into inactivity or complacency. And so it is at Neshamah, as we celebrate this evening, we look forward to working with you toward the next stage of your defined mission. I raise that concept of accomplishment and reward because I believe it is appropriate to congratulate Rabbi Erin and her colleagues on their successes to date. I hope you cherish this deserved moment of recognition as you return to your tasks. With respect particularly to Rabbi Erin, when the opportunity to start a new congregation in Thornhill Woods arose approximately 2 years ago, she responded by resigning from her comfortable and secure position as the associate rabbi at Temple Sinai. And she moved in a leap of faith to this area, determined to take on this huge challenge in undeveloped territory. I respect her for that move, and frankly, tonight's service and the activities that you outlined, Mr. President Lukowski, is a tribute to Erin and her colleagues in developing programming to suit this community. Let us not underestimate the hurdles that Rabbi Erin undertook. As a close observer of the events, I am pleased that so much has been accomplished by her and the dedicated colleagues she has attracted, and I applaud their work. I hope they consider their tireless efforts rewarding. Some of you here tonight are members of the Neshamah community. Some are relatives or friends and well-wishers. Regardless of your status, I urge you to support Neshamah through volunteer work and with tangible resources. The history of reform growth in the Greater Toronto Area has been through the help of the established community to the new one. Religion and education are not profit-making, at least not in the non-evangelical world. So your support is essential and will be appreciated. Mazal Tov to all of you. Yasher Koach to you, Rabbi Erin, to your board, and to all who've assisted in bringing about this occasion. Shabbat Shalom.
Rabbi Erin, the Reform rabbis of Greater Toronto that you know so very well have a special message for you too. They could not be here this evening for the obvious reason, but they say, first of all, that they hope that you will continue to inspire, enrich, and enlighten. From your colleague, Rabbi Landsberg, Hillel was known for this teaching: Marbeh Torah, Marbeh Chaim, Marbeh Yeshiva, Marbeh Chochmah, Marbeh Eitzah, Marbeh Tzvuna, Marbeh Tzedakah, Marbeh Shalom, which translates to more Torah, more life, more study with colleagues, more wisdom, more counsel, more understanding, more good deeds, more peace. It is Rabbi Landsberg's privilege and pleasure on behalf of all of the Reform rabbis of Greater Toronto to warmly welcome Neshamah congregation into the community of the Reform congregations and to congratulate our colleague, Rabbi Erin on this wonderful milestone. With intelligence and passion, Rabbi Polanski has strengthened Jewish life, both here in Thornhill and in our rabbinic circle. She has brought her Torah and her study and her counsel and good deeds to all who have the blessing of working and studying with her, and we have all benefited. Mazal Tov. And that's from your colleagues. I'd like to take this time to now invite Stephen and Kern Morrison to come up. Supporters and co-founders of Neshamah congregation from its inception in my dining room table. You saw the potential. You, along with Austin, are really helping this congregation carry the torch forward. Please come forward.
Just before we say what Sherry has prepared for us to say. Well, we're here to honor and celebrate Erin Polanski for this portion of the evening. I did want to just say a brief word about the contribution and commitment that Austin has made. Those of you who are on the board of Neshamah, you know I don't have to speak to you, but for those of you who have not been involved in the organization in that way, this is really humbling a little bit. Even before the creation of this congregation was Erin's dream, it was Austin's dream to create a congregation, a vibrant congregation at Thornhill. And some people dream, and then the next night they dream again, and the next night they dream again, but they never get around to doing it. That's not Austin. I worked with Austin 30 years almost, and he's a doer, he's committed, and he commits in many ways, whether it's the sustenance for the congregation in its early years, his time, his effort, and no one else is going to say that. I wanted to make sure you all understood the enormous contribution he made. We are, I guess one of us will read, because it's hard to do this in unison. That's okay. No. Recognition really of what Rabbi Erin can do. Instill in the teachers of the children of the house of Israel the courage, the pure heart, and the talent to lead their students to your Torah. Endow them with patience and guard them from irritation and anger. Help them inspire their students to be diligent in their studies and implant within them a love of righteousness. May our sons and daughters come to know your name and learn your Torah for its own sake. Neshmah.
Now a really special treat on behalf of the children of Neshamah. I'd like to invite Julia Sherman to come up and share a few thoughts. These are the 80 children that are enjoying their programs at Neshamah every Sunday morning, midweek. Next year we're plugging midweek and Sundays and online. You'll hear all about it soon enough. Rabbi Erin's presence, availability, and spirit shines down on the students every time. Julia?
Thank you.